This is Healthy Beginning. I'm coming back to you guys because I'm getting more emails now. I appreciate you guys commenting, asking questions. I really do because it's giving me a great, giving me, it's inspiring me. So, but for those that's not, I had one person that chimed in again and asked me about do you watch my videos already, but they want to know did the remedies I use my own remedies, and I'm like yeah, I use my own remedies. You don't bring stuff to people that's not something you use because you don't have a testimony with it. And some of those that you know I see this lady on there, she's African lady, and look like there's three of them on there on here, and they just be bringing stuff saying that they tried stuff, but it don't be nowhere near their face. But they say they tried it, and their views they already up to, one of them is like up close to 500K, and I think one is 400K something. And I'm like, man, half of this stuff that they be putting out that they have not tried, they don't even have a testimony with it. It's other people's face or body parts or whatever. They'll put it on them, but they haven't tried it. So, but anyhow, I don't have a problem with the comments. I just have a problem with that they're not understanding. I don't know how to make myself more plainer, that you have to discipline yourself. It's not going to be anything that's going to work overnight. Like I said on my last video, when you go to the doctor, you don't question them and say, oh doc, is these synthetic drugs, is all they going to cure me? No, you got bags on top of bags, bags on top of bags of medicines that they giving you. But yet I don't know if you're asking, oh, is it going to cure me? Because quite naturally you're not, because you're still getting the medicine, because it's synthetics, and your body is natural from the earth. Anything that is chemical is going to have a reaction with the body. Your body is going to have all these side effects that they keep coming up with, all these lawsuits saying your eyes and your ears and your brain, you're gonna have brain infections and all this other great stuff. You should, you should expect that. But anything that is natural, you got to give it some time, because I don't know the strands or how long it's going to take you. Like I said on one of my other videos, I don't know how long it will take you. So, but you have to, like I said once again, you have to discipline yourself and really want to eradicate this virus. Um, it's not hard. You just like echinacea. I try to consume a lot of stuff with the products that I use. See, this is lemon, ginger, and echinacea. Echinacea is a good, powerful antibiotic. Echinacea, thyme, oregano, and rosemary. Drop you a couple of tea tree drops in there, but use the organic ones or the vegan ones, because you don't want to get anything that's synthetic oil. And I had to learn that myself, because they're gonna one moment, I'm sorry you guys, let me pause this one moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry guys, but anything you buy, you want to make sure it's not synthetics or chemicals. So when you go to the doctors and they give you this pill, like I said, excuse me. When they give you, when you go and get the pills and stuff from the doctors, they're not looking out for, sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but they're not looking out for your well-being. Everything that they're doing now is to line their pocket and to experiment, to see about this, that, and the other. Because if you're not being an experiment, they wouldn't be having all these lawsuits out on these pills that they're coming up with, giving to us now. Um, and now it's saying that, like I said, you can have brain problems, kidney failure, liver damage, all these different side effects. Now, you could have a side effect from an oil. That all depends on the maker of the oil and if your body is allergic to it. If your body's allergic to the oil, that particular oil, or like I said, the maker. So you just got to be patient with yourself. It's not, this thing is not going to be an overnight fix. You have to cleanse the bowels. You have to get yourself on a vegan um, raw diet as much as possible. I know everything that we do, we're not going to be perfect at it. Some people may not be able to consume a bunch of raw vegetables for over 90 days, or probably can't even go that long. But you got to, like I said, you have to get in your mind that I'm doing this to get rid of this thing. Whatever it is that they putting in these foods that we're eating, you barely can find let me see, grapes. They starting to do it to watermelons now that have the seeds. And I'm even much noticing with the lemons are starting to look kind of funny. The seeds are not as round, they just like this, I don't know. So a lot of things they're modifying today. So we have to do our best to make sure we start feeling well. And but the meats, um they're really, I don't know, I'm not there when they do whatever they doing with the meats, but it's something within it that we're consuming that's keeping the virus active. Because what's the difference? I'm trying to make myself plain here because I got a lot that I'm thinking about. Okay, so when you just go on a vegan diet, you start feeling healthy, you start feeling better, you start feeling, you can think again, you can get up, you got your energy. But when you start consuming this new meat today, it's draining your energy. You're feeling sluggish, brain fog. Um, you're starting to feel all kind of things that you, if you have ever been on a fast or what, if you feel more energy. But when you consume some meat, you get that heavy feeling like, oh, I'm getting tired. Um, and myself, I can remember when I was younger, I still had energy to get out and go and play and whatnot. Now, it look like all you want to do is just, after you finish eating, is just go to bed, because your body is trying to fight this modified meat that is on the market. So, and no telling, like I said, what's in it. How did they make it? Is this something in the lab that they're using chemicals to produce the liquid that the calf will be in? Because when they're in their mother, I don't, it's just a lot that you got to think. Take your mind and just start thinking about it and doing your own research and say, well, I do feel this, versus when I'm just fasting and I'm just drinking liquids, or if I'm just consuming vegetables, I feel different. Even when you're working, if you're at work and you consume a salad instead of something heavy like gravy and rice, ribs or something, you're gonna feel totally different from eating just a salad versus uh, some ribs and potato salad or something like that. You're gonna feel different. You're gonna feel like you're ready to go back. You can go back to work, but when you have those ribs and those potato salad, you're like, man, I can't wait till that day is over with. So you just have to pay attention and have patience with your body and know that this thing is not. Why in the world they have that like that? Know that this thing is it can be eradicated, um, but you have to be patient with you. You have to discipline you, and you have to get down and get it done. You know, if you want to get rid of it, I can't. I done gave you what I know. I can't go there and do the protocol for you when I have videos out there with doing what you need to do, telling you what you have to do. I can't go and hold your hand and say, well, this is what you need to do next. This is what you need to do next. When I said you need to do a bowel cleanse. I even demonstrated how you can do a bath clean. So it's different steps that you could be doing. You could brushing your teeth if you got it in your mouth. I got to do a video on that. So those are two things that I haven't done. Okay, forgive me for that. But the bowel cleanse, eating clean, that's something you're gonna have to do. Doing the teas and the oils, that's something you're gonna have to do. So, and the only way like you're gonna get results, you're gonna have to do them. You're gonna have to discipline yourself, get out of your mind that, oh, it's gonna happen overnight, or it's gonna happen 2 weeks, or it's gonna be a month. It has to get in, anything has to take 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks to get in your system before it starts. So that says that you gotta, that month is up, that month, then the next month, you might start seeing, this, that, and other. I don't know, because like I said, I only had the Herpes Simplex 1, which is the cold soap, known as cold soap. So for the woman of Rose Paula or whatever, I think that's her. If that's not you, forgive me. That's a FIY and whatnot, that it is herpes. I'm like, what do you think we've been talking about the whole time? Where are you at? But anyhow, I think this video is going to be cutting off. But you guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you have to get down and do the work. Thank you. Until next time, be blessed.